we're going to start this week on a positive note. All of the negativity after this facial, what negativity? All there is happiness spewing through me. I even lit my happiness candle because that's all that I'm seeing. That's all that I'm feeling right now. That's all that I want. Okay? Hello friends. Welcome back to the channel. If I did every intro like this, how would we feel? Or is this better? I feel like this is better. Right? Guys, we have a facial. Not a facial by my esthetician, unfortunately, but we have an at-home facial. So I'm gonna take you guys with me. It is still pretty sunny out. I actually do not have lighting in my room. I just really rely on the natural lighting, but do not let it fool you. Again, I'm in Florida. It's about to be 8 o'clock. I'm still contemplating my choice of moving out here, to be honest. I'm still not used to the lizards. Where I come from, we don't have to fight lizards inside our house. Daddy long legs are the extent of my removing and whatever from the house. Because they're not insect and I can't think of what they're called. Sorry. Now I gotta remove lizards? Are you insane? Okay. It is facial time though. So let's get into it. I know I don't need a headband, but it matches the little stitching on my PJs, so we're using it. Because you can't tell me this is not cute. Ah, I gotta get some more. I'm a headband girly. I keep forgetting to buy my wrist ones, but they're in my cart on Amazon, so we definitely have to purchase them. Especially ones that match the outfits. Stop! That would be so cute. Since we're on the topic of Amazon, this loungewear set, I got her off of Amazon. I think she's really cute. She's very comfy. And if you like it in one color, come on, let me hear you say you buy it in another. So I have a few others coming. I have one more in a long sleeve and then one more in a short sleeve coming. So I'll show you guys those when I get them. But if you guys like the loungewear, it is linked in my storefront. I think the staple of doing an at-home facial or just your skincare routine in general is consistency, to be honest. On Sundays, I use this specific mask that I got from Versed, and it says to use it only once a week. So I'll use that mask for my exfoliant and then go in with like a hydrating mask after that. But on, what's today? Today's Sunday. So on Tuesday and Thursday, when I do like my mini facial, I'll exfoliate, but I'll use a daily exfoliant, something that's a little gentler on my skin, but I'm still exfoliating. I exfoliate 3 times a week because I have oily skin, but I can't do it more than that or use a daily exfoliant like Paula's Choice or the chemical exfoliant from Dermalogica because I have very sensitive skin. So I think the nighttime routine that I'll be doing today, my facial, is very sensitive skin friendly. The first thing I always do at night is double cleanse. And I start with my e.l.f. Skin Cleansing Balm. Another one that I used to use is from Clinique. I kind of just, availability really was the only reason I switched from Clinique to e.l.f. I wasn't able to find the Clinique one as easy as I was finding the e.l.f. one. But all I really do for the balm is I rub that all over my face. I feel like it's the first layer of trying to remove the dirt and all the excess oil, the sunblock, all of that I have on my face. I do concentrate it in my T-zones because that's where I get a lot more of my oil buildup. And then we just wash her off. All right, now that the cleansing balm is off my face, I go in with my cleanser because we double cleanse out here. I feel like with just this, my skin isn't as clean as I would like it to be. When I use this paired with my cleanser, giving the cleanser that I'm about to use the ability to go deeper into my skin. And then the cleanser that I use is the La Roche-Posay, the Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I've been through a lot of cleansers, let me say. And even though some of them say that they're gentle, a lot of them don't feel gentle. And I have sensitive skin, so sometimes if I had the cleanser on for the 60 seconds, I'd be burning in some areas. And it can be because I use benzoyl peroxide in the morning and I use a retinol every day at night. It can definitely be my fault. However, because those are non-negotiable products in my skincare routine because I have acne-prone skin, we needed to find a cleanser that was gonna withstand those two products. We needed to add a cleanser that was going to benefit that routine that I already had in place. And for me, it was definitely this product right here. I like this product because it's very gentle, like I said before, but also I don't have an issue with my skin over drying when I use it. I did say I have oily skin, but as soon as I wash my face sometimes, I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. I find with this cleanser, it doesn't leave me too dry. It doesn't strip all my oils from my skin. We love that. All right, the show stealers, because if you do not have these, please, my friend, go get them. I absolutely love these. These are the Clear Skin Club napkins. I feel like those were a game changer. It's minor things that you tweak in your skincare routine that you can definitely see a huge difference. And these for me was one of them. Because I was really just using the towel that I wiped my body with to wipe my face. Now up to now, if this was my regular day nighttime routine, I would have just went in with my hydrating toner, my tretinoin, my moisturizer, then we're done. But this is not a regular day. This is our facial day. So after our face is dry, we're gonna go in with our mask. The mask that I'm using today is from Versed. It's their instant resurfacing mask. And I gotta say, I've gone through a lot of masks. I've just never been very consistent with just one mask. The recommended use for this mask is once a week. So if one of your major concerns is working on discoloration or hyperpigmentation, and you are looking for a good exfoliating mask, definitely try this one out. What I do not like, it does not come with a spoolie. So I find it a little hard when I have to try to scoop my finger in to get the product out. The product is definitely a jelly consistency. So in this mask, it has AHA and BHA complex and it has pineapple enzymes. Now I was looking for a mask that would allow me to work on my hyperpigmentation and discoloration and also exfoliate my skin. So with this mask, you want to make sure that your skin is clean but also dry. And you're going to apply a thin layer and then leave it on for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so I went ahead and I rinsed off the mask. It does take some time to rinse her off because she does feel slimy. But just make sure you take your time. Because I just got my lashes done, it takes me longer to wash my face in general because I usually wait 24 hours before wetting my lashes. And 24 hours will be tomorrow. So then we can go back to regular programming. After I just exfoliated my face, I love to go in with a hydrating toner to feel like I'm balancing out everything on my skin. Oh, okay. Both of them are also pretty empty, but these are the two that I usually go back and forth between. For the sake of what I have left, we're gonna go in with the advanced replenishing toner because there's more in this one than there is in this one. Whatever I do to my face, I make sure I bring down to my neck. Now for my favorite part. So after I have my hydrating toner sitting on my face for a little bit, we have our steamer that I set up. So let's go. Let me show you guys the steamer. This is her. I got her from Amazon. And really, your steamer does not have to be this extravagant $1 million steamer. Work within your budget, okay? I'm gonna just say that. I think my steamer does pretty good for me. And it also came with tools. Now, I will say, be very careful with picking and prying at your skin, okay? Because there was one instance where I was just picking and trying to get the whitehead out, I think from somewhere near my mouth, and I literally gave myself a scab. So just be very gentle with your face. Don't be rude to her. But I'm gonna put my steamer on, and then I have my mirror to help me see a little better. And then also, you know, we got the 5X in the back if I need to zoom in into my pores. But for the steamer, all you do is press this button, and then once it starts glowing, you know that it's on. I use filtered water in my steamer. All I'm going to do is while I'm steaming, I'm really going to just target the whiteheads on my nose, because as I'm steaming, my pores are opening up, so it's going to give me the ability to easily extract those. Now, I'm not digging and prying at my skin. I'm really just allowing the steam to aid in any extraction that I see very visibly to myself. And while I'm steaming, because my skin is going to be damp after my extractions, I'm going to go in with my snail mucin. The steamer has a timer, so it will shut off automatically after 15 minutes. Basically, when all the water runs out is when it will shut off. The steamer is done. The snail mucin is absorbed into my skin. It's just getting its last little leg out. What I love to do is massage my temples, like just massage my face a little bit after. I do not have a gua sha, but I do like to give myself a little massage. Whew. I'm ready for bed. But we're not done yet. Not too shabby so far. Okay. After the snail mucin is fully absorbed into my skin and she's no longer looking shiny, the snail mucin is, you know. We are going to go in with our tretinoin. This is, I think, 0.05. This is prescribed to me, but I know you can get tretinoin over the counter. It's just called something else. I literally just go in with a pea-sized amount. Like this. And I place dots all over my face so I know I can evenly apply the product. We're gonna rub this in, and then we're gonna let that sit on our face for 15 minutes before we put our moisturizer on. And the moisturizer that I use is by Aveeno. I absolutely love this moisturizer. She feels a little heavy at first when I put her on at night, but that's why I love to let the tretinoin sit and dry on my face for a good 15 minutes. I feel like I lose a lot of moisture at night, and sometimes I maybe feel like it's because of the tret and how tret is a little over drying. So I really like how it's not too heavy, because if it was, I'd be breaking out in the morning. But it's heavy enough where I feel like it's locking in all this moisture that I put into my skin at night. Never rub down, always rub up, push up. My mother always taught me that. Do you want to look old? And then, all right, I know the top is gone from this, but I use an eye cream from Natrium. And you cannot see it. So I'll put a picture so you guys can see the eye cream that I'm talking about. But I really just apply, oh my gosh. Sorry, the top is broken, so I struggle with her a little bit. I really just apply a little bit to the middle of my fingers, if there's any in here. And then I go and dab under it. I actually love to do this when my contacts are out of my eye because it's hard to remove my contacts when under here is moisturized. So we'll see how that goes. I get dry lids, so I recently started putting my eye cream on my eyelids as well. And I usually just rub it in. We are definitely going to be putting on our favorite lip oil. I usually use the one by Revolution, and I think this is raspberry. Absolutely love her and love the smell. Or I'll go in with my Milani lip oil, and this one is Fruit Fresh, and it also is, I think it's, no, yeah, it's also raspberry. It's raspberry peach. So these are the two that I usually love going in with at night. Both you can find at Ulta. I love that. All that negativity washed away. This is one of the reasons I love to do my in-depth facials on Sundays. Because I like to sit, I like to start getting ready for bed early. Your girl is old. I get ready for bed. I'm in bed by 9:30. So I can go to bed, asleep by 10. So phone is on D&D. No one's going to bother me. No one's going to ruin my night. And I prioritize that specifically on Sundays because I like to get my mind focused on what I have coming up for the week. I love to start my week on a positive note. Thank you guys for spending this little at-home facial vlog with me. I hope it helped if you guys are looking to do an at-home facial. It wasn't in-depth at all. I feel like it's a pretty basic facial. You don't want to go too in-depth, especially if you haven't done at-home facials by yourself. So I feel like this is very, very beginner friendly if you're trying to do some facials, trying to get a little more in-depth with your skincare on a few days out of the week. This should not be an everyday thing in my opinion. I know you can steam more than 3 times a week. I don't think you should be exfoliating more than 3 times a week, but that's just me. I was a person who exfoliated every single day and my skin was not happy with me at all. So I just say that from personal experience. But I hope you guys liked this at-home facial video. And if you guys did, please comment, like, and subscribe down below.